at least until one of us dies, and then the person that dies can, I guess both of us can do whatever at that point, just because the person who dies might want to do some more risky strategies to catch up. I probably won't, but just to make it more interesting. And there's a couple of trivial save points that we're not going to take, 3 of them in particular, because there's really not a whole lot of threat to it.
Okay, I'm ready when you guys are.
Okay, can you count us down in Skype? I'm going to bounce out right now. So good luck in the race, Spiriax. I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you, good luck to you too.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye.
So
when you count down, if he's not in the call, how's he gonna...
I think he's still in the... Or isn't he?
He's in the call, he just...
okay, that makes sense.
Wait a minute, he dropped out. Yes, I can type it in. Okay,
One more time. Where are we going to begin pressing start at? I guess on the difficulty select.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to bounce out again. Start in about 10 seconds if you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, see you.
That's what you.
Okay, I'm just gonna type in chat, I guess, for Duckfist. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Shall be really fun. I love this.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. And this is gonna be the first ever Battle Kid 2 race, I think, between really good speedrunners of the game. Because you haven't raced before, I think, right?
No, you're right.
Nice. And you'll recognize a lot of enemies in this game from the first one. And some new ones, of course. So when you play this at first, the same thing when go into a room, try to figure stuff out. But
Yeah.
let's see, here was the boss fight. Like first one, need to mash like crazy. Nice,
Okay.
nice.
So the first save coming up here, we're actually gonna skip because if we die, which is kind of unlikely, I guess, but maybe I shouldn't say that, we're gonna start at the ship anyways. So.
Yeah.
Pretty synced up.
Yeah, I thought we would be at the beginning.
So yeah, this is the Mountain of Torment, the undertitle of this game.
No, that was not a horse, that was me.
And as you can hear, I think the music in this game got a little upgrade, like much more bass to the beats and stuff like that. And I really dig it.
Yeah, I can see what you mean, yeah.
Oh man, there's so much action to keep track on with this game.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just cover in on minor details, otherwise it's just a really good watch. The round speaks for itself with its difficult rooms and stuff like that.
So now I'm gonna buffer my jump when the boss starts. And also when I run out of the room, I'm supposed to go back to get the save, yeah. But I can buffer my jump here. Whee! So I go over the pit.
Okay, both players handling the boss really well. Like the owl bot in Battle Kid 1, it's really tricky to get free shots in midair like that.
I really like playing that boss though. That nice golem. Which is like,
Yeah, I like the nasty golem better.
oh yeah. Yeah, he's really fun also. Bonus stage boss.
Yeah.
It's like a harder version of the first boss.
Yeah, it's one of the coolest boss fights I've played on for any game in a long time. I like it that much.
I think I won't do the safe strat. I mean the fast strat from here because it's hasn't worked very well lately.
Yeah, for a race, it's usually a wise choice to go with the safe strats. Even though you want to pull ahead and try to put some pressure on your opponent. Dying in this game is costs a lot of time.
Wow. Whoops. Okay, so entering the sewer area. Whee!
One thing I like about this game as well is how well Spiriax improved like more enemies with new gimmicks. For example, the guys with the pickaxes that collide with terrain.
Yeah, those are awesome. I love those guys. So you wanna talk about the upgrade I just got?
Oh yeah, the wall climb. You see those climbable walls in some areas. Now when they have that power up, they can grab that.
Looks like NES cartridge connector pins, I think.
Yeah, it does.
Pretty cool. It adds some more execution to the game, but it's a really stable and fun mechanic.
Yeah.
Because if you accidentally hold down when you try to jump from them, you won't actually jump, you'll just drop. And yeah, that sucks when that happens.
And isn't there like a controller type setting in the menu for how you want to grip walls?
Normally, if you hold the jump button, it ignores the grip, but you can set it to reverse, so it doesn't. And that was flawless. That's exactly what I want there. This room you can do fast, just jump instantly, but it's very inconsistent. If I feel like I've gotten all the saves I'm supposed to. Oh, okay, that's fine. But
yeah, you are close enough so that no one have skipped it at least.
yeah, but I was thinking just in case I accidentally miss a skip. I mean, miss a save. Would be awesome if you would tell me.
Yeah.
Even though we are very soon getting to the point of the game where you would grab saves in a run anyway. Since this game hasn't gotten too optimized yet. So you only have, it's like maybe 10 or 15 minutes at the beginning of the run where you won't grab a save.
Yeah, and a lot of the saves are in the on your way to your next goal anyway. So,
Yeah.
and it actually doesn't waste any time to activate the save in this game. You can run past it and press up, and you get the checkpoint without losing any time.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Duckfist coming into the boss here. The Vertigrime slime boss. You need to hit his core down in the tank there. And you can see that he moves really slow in the sludge, by the way. At the moment. Same thing here. It's pretty hard to land those shots in mid-air jumps. But yeah, he made it look really simple.
Unfortunately, I died just at the end before the save, so that was really unfortunate.
Yeah, I noticed it right as he was going in there. You were like screen for screen or really close at least.
Yeah. Okay. So this. I
But
hope I
now you're free to do whatever you want since you died. So the
Yeah,
general
I suppose.
is done. And it's a long game. Anything can happen,
Yeah.
especially in this setting.
Yes. Kind of messed it up, but I got really good RNG there. Wow.
Oh yeah, pretty scary at the end there.
Yeah.
It could have been gone bad
Yeah.
if you were like a few hits short. There's a Spiriax grabbing teleporter C, which will come in handy later on. Later on in this game, you will have to do a lot of backtracking and revisiting almost every area in the game. So the teleporters will come in handy, really. Duckfist is struggling with some ice physics. Well, not really struggling. It's a bit awkward.
Next boss is fun. The first Ivan boss. It's kind of like old boss in how you have to jump and shoot.
Yeah,
Except
I have one issue with Helga and Ivan, the bad guys of this game. It's their design, actually. I think they look pretty crappy compared to every other sprite in the game.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And
So this is
of
fun,
course-
funny, because you said you could skip the third platform, but
Yeah.
there's actually 3 platforms in both of those rooms. No, I can't believe that. That was really silly death.
Maybe I think in the another room.
Yeah, but both rooms have 3 platforms, and you can skip the third one in both of them. So it's kind of funny
Oh.
because I didn't know which one you meant.
Oh, okay. I meant the last one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's really hard. The one before that is easier to do that, so I thought you meant
Oh.
that one.
I saw it in the task in the last room, and
Yeah, okay.
I tried it once and got it right away, and like, hey, Spiriax, you do this. Okay, Duckfist finished off Ivan first.
Yeah, we'll see if I can catch up.
And what it did, it gave him key 1, which will come in handy, by the way.
so now it's time for me to meet the same boss. I'm gonna be buffered my jumping here so I can shoot as fast as possible. Okay, that was really good. I wanted to defeat him without destroying the ice.
Oh, sick
thing.
fight.
The ice thing following me.
Yeah, that fight is so hard to get every 3 shots per jump at, like, so hard.
Okay. Yeah, he's soon at the haunted shrine. Okay.
Duckfist grabbing another teleporter, like I said. Well, I think you use every teleporter in the game except for the first one that is right in the beginning of the game.
Just to be safe, I switched the mode on the wall climb so that I don't accidentally hold jump and just fall to the spikes.
And here you see on Duckfist stream, he's in the haunted mansion, and the ghost that follows him, you can't kill them. But you can kill their like the sorcerer or summoner, whatever it is. And that's the only way to remove the ghosts.
Detail over. What I would say.
And this room is really tricky that Duckfist is at now. You need to move in a specific order to get that, to shoot the blocks. You don't want him to waste any shots, and he did it really good. Something that's really annoying, by the way, with those summons is they take 6 hits, which is not. Oh, Duckfist apparently died. I missed where, but now we have to do this annoying route again. They did it.
Oops.
Perfectly again.
Okay.
You guys are pretty close now. I think it's like 20 or 30 seconds apart only now.
Sounds very nice.
Okay, Duckfist heading into the boss fight, which has some unique mechanic to the fight itself. You need to hit the orb that the ghost sends out, and the ghost needs to hit it when it's the opposite color, and only then can you do damage to him. If he hits the orb when it's the same color as himself, he will power up and do a special attack. And wait another cycle before you can try to hit orb again. Okay, free cycle from Duckfist, pretty good. Spiriax heading into the boss as well.
Okay, please do the good RNG. Yes! Can't believe that.
Wow, nice.
I'm
Yeah.
just holding right and jump here. And we go. Through it.
And here you can see they're really good at mashing during the boss fights. Because the bosses doesn't have any invincibility frames, you can just mash as much as you can to do as much damage as you can.
Yeah, I was really lucky to have gotten that 2 seconds there.
Okay, so what they got from the Haunted Mansion was the feather, which allows them to go ahead into this upcoming sludge area in the sewers.
I actually skipped the
Close
save.
to the sewer.
I actually skipped the save after that boss, but that was fine, right? Since I only died like 5 times.
Yeah, you're free to do whatever you want.
Yeah, okay.
I was thinking that myself actually, because he went for the save and you didn't. Fine.
Okay, the room above here is really annoying because I'm gonna be going for a faster strat up there. To 1. Okay. I think we got it. And yes, I got it.
You guys are really, really close now. Now you're on the same screen.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, you catched up there during the boss fights. And another room in the mansion.
Here comes the easiest room in the game. Just hold right and jump. Why did I fall down?
These what koalas or whatever they are with. we call them like bazooka pandas, koalas, whatever. And yeah, they shoot really fast, so you need to be really careful with them. Like as soon as they see you, they will do like a short spray of shots. So you need to be careful with them.
Please. Oh, I don't wanna die here.
And Spiriax picking up the X sludge, right?
Yeah. Which negates
which-
the sludge effect, so it becomes like water.
Yeah.
Sorry, I suppose you were gonna say that.
No, it's fine. Yeah, this is a really good race so far.
Okay, hope I get this. I'm fine. You hate the strat?
I guess I can say real quick why we have this as a race now, because for a long time Duckfist had a world record with like 1 hour and 4 minutes. Spiriax played the game for quite a while and tried to take the record from him, and he actually got it like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
So he was offered a race. And what's the time now? It's 1 hour and 1 minute or something?
Yeah, you're right. Getting really close to sub-hour this game.
Yeah, that's like the
I
goal
think, yeah,
for now.
I think once I get that, I think I'm gonna play another game or something. See, okay.
What you saw a short while ago on Duckfist stream was he picked up a thing called Rexium Shard, which you can see at the top of his screen. And yeah, you will need to gather 7, I think it is, during the whole run.
Oops. Yeah, that was just pure failing the execution on the wall.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I accidentally held down there.
Man, so it's really close now between you.
Oh, I had the lead going. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Makes it more interesting, right?
Yep. That's what's fun about this game. It's so
Yeah, well, anything.
it's so easy to die from like one simple mistake is enough to yeah, just like that.
Yeah, I'm doing here, things here I really shouldn't. Okay, so let's work our way back once again. Dang, this area, man. Stop, please. Thank you. Okay.
From the little I've played this game, I think this area was the hardest in the game,
Yeah, it's really difficult.
except for Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion is hard because like you need to know specific room strats in that to breeze through. And here in the underwater base, it's more like just a lot of stuff going on, and you need to do some dodging and precise movement.
Okay. Get up there. So, final area of this game. I mean, of this area. Final, I guess, section of this area.
Ooh. Duckfist was right at the end of the area and took an unfortunate death there.
Was it the area? Okay. I see.
Maybe not right at the end, but close to the end,
Yeah.
at least.
Okay,
And
that's good.
like Duckfist said in his commentary on Battle Kid 1, you sometimes see the players enter a room and go back out again to reset the room because they like need to they need to tackle the room in a specific way that they, and if they go in there and don't do that specific strat, it's better to just reset the room and try again.
Alright, so that room before with the fishes, I really hate that room. Even if you do it safe like I try to do, it's still really dangerous. getting some
Yeah,
pretty crappy RNG on this boss.
This is the lobster bot, and I think both of you have like equivalent RNG actually. And yeah, well done to
Yeah.
both of you.
Okay, second key. Two sides up in the end. Okay, so here we're getting a teleporter that we skipped before, because there's no need for it until now.
And it's gonna take you to the glacial caverns or ice
Yeah,
upper ice caves. Yeah.
yeah, you said the right name the first time.
Okay. And I think this is both yours and Duckfist's favorite area in the game. Together with the final area.
Yeah, kinda. Oh,
I can see why it's a really cool area. Good music.
yeah, the music is super cool.
So the gimmick of this area is like you need to avoid all those jetties, how they throw their ice blocks, basically. And they travel.
Okay, so there we go. Derp.
Oh yeah, this room is
It's so
much
tight,
harder,
you can't mess
much
it up. at the
harder than it
beginning.
looks. And there's no other way to tackle that room. You need to move fast up to that left corner and shoot both blocks before the ice block will kill you.
And this room is annoying. Okay, we got it. You can skip, you can just jump past that guy, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty tight.
yeah, pretty bad risk reward too at this place. Since I'm just at the same.
Oh, neat little thing, by the way. I just noticed. Well, I knew it, but it reminded me now when you save at the checkpoint, you get to see how many times you died so far in the run.
Yeah, that's really cool. They added a death count. And when you pick up from where you left off, when you enter a password, you have to enter a second password just for the death count.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, I'm gonna take it safe here. There we go. Going fast in that room is kind of strict. Oh. Reloading the room there. I mean, overall, it's really handy in the Battle series. So here we have Cleo, the color master from the first Battle Kit, frozen there. Kind of fun.
And here we have Misha, the ugly penguin.
Yeah, he's very angry too. Oh yes. Amazing RNG, wow. Just at the door.
Yeah, nice. Like I said earlier, I was disappointed with Ivan and Helga's sprites in this game together with that boss. It feels.
He looks
It doesn't feel like a boss when you come here.
Yeah, I agree. It's like an NPC or something.
Yeah.
Did I really just... Okay. It's a good thing I grabbed the save, I guess. So
Yeah.
that shooting that crystal there was not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, as you probably figured already, the little puzzle here is to repeat the sequence that is shown in order to get the Orexium shard.
Yeah, Misha says, I guess.
And it's completely RNG how which pattern you will get. If you're lucky, you get like multiples on the same back and forth, and much
I
easier.
can't believe that. I don't know how I got 2 shots there, but that was really unfortunate. Wow.
We have a tight race, that's all I can say.
Okay. Those patterns were amazing this time. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I don't know how I tapped the button twice there. Execution in this game.
One thing that was really annoying when we did a blind race of this was that Orexium shard right there. It's so it's so close when you like when you get the double jump, you can pick it up right away. But
at that point, I didn't really start speedrunning this game yet, so I was like, "Whoa!" Because when Duckfist went there, I was surprised because I didn't know we could just do that.
yeah, because that was one of the shards I had to revisit later in the game. That meant I had to go through the whole stage again.
So this is actually what, the 3rd time we go through here? And we're supposed to go through here 2 more times. Which is kind of
I think so.
Yeah. One of them is gonna be the other way around.
Okay, both players here heading to the final, well, not the final area, but
The final area of the first 6 bosses.
of the mountain of Torment.
Yeah, that was better wording of it.
It's called the power station. But first we have Helga for the 2nd time.
Yeah. I always forget which Helga form I'm facing.
This boss have some good RNG and some really bad RNG. What you want her to do is when she starts Spark.
Okay, so I have to admit that I just thought that I was fighting the 3rd Helga form there.
Yeah, I just noticed. You want her to do that quick dash or like do her slow jumps over you and shoot her balls against you. The other 2 patterns are really bad.
Oh, good. She was about to shoot. So yeah, that charge attack, I really like. I have to think which form I'm facing the whole fight, otherwise I just do it like that.
Yeah, you will see her one more time. And for every time she have some new movesets for you. Shoutouts to Quickman, by the way, Mega Man 2. Oh, accidental float, right?
Yep. But I was supposed to start using the float pretty soon, so it was more like too early of float.
Yeah, like to use the feather in this game, you need to hold up while you're in the air, and you will hover. And sometimes that can be in your way for like how you hold your controller. So for some sections you might want to change your grip and controller just to make sure that you don't accidentally press up.
Yeah, well said.
Same goes with Battle Kid 1. This area was so stressful first time we played this, like, yeah, those electric beams, so stressful. The rooms are pretty generous for like how much time you get to clear them, but still.
Yeah, I would say they're easy casually, but hard when you speedrun because there's execution mistakes.
Okay, this boss fight, Doppelganger Constructor, it's really annoying. Because unlike the other bosses, it's not a fixed body that you can just mash down until the HP goes down. You have to complete those different phases.
Yeah, so dying on...
So dying at the end is really costly.
Yeah. I'll be showing a sweet spot. There's... Let's fight that.
Yeah, Duckfist and Spiriax approach this boss fight way different. It's pretty cool to see.
I have to move later, but for right now I can just jump.
Yeah. I think your strat Spiriax is a bit faster, but not by that much.
Yeah, I think so too.
But it's also much more risky. Well, to get a position above the spike.
Yeah. Okay, now I have to move. Okay. Okay, I was taking it really safe there. I usually mash closer to his face, and I usually buffer jump in once I can start mashing at the big guy there. So, yeah.
Okay, now that both players have finished the 6 main areas, they need to. They could go to the final area where the bad guys will wait for you, but a cutscene will trigger, and depending on how many Rexium shards you have collected, you will get a different ending. And there's only like one ending, in our opinions, and that there's only one ending that allows you to proceed to the true final area. And you need to collect all the 7 Rexium shards for that. If you go there with less than that, it basically tells you like it kills you, end game over or something like that. So what Sivak did here was he added some like mini games and stuff, which aren't all about platforming and action.
It's worth to note too that you can't actually pause in this section.
Oh,
You have to actually...
that's dirty.
Yeah.
I didn't know. And there is a specific route for how to collect shards. Well, not for everyone, but for how to begin and end it at least, I think, to save some time. But you need to revisit like every area of the game and find the shard.
Okay, there we are.
So it's all about moving with the right teleporter to the right place and backdooring the areas.
I usually do a different route, which doesn't really matter, but since because of this marathon, I thought I would do the same route just to make it easier to see who's ahead.
Yeah.
And that's a wrong teleporter.
And the shard that they're moving to now is the most bullshit shard ever. There's a puzzle. Before you enter the door to solve the puzzle, there's a sign that says like you need to spell out the word Orexium, and letters correspond to numbers from the alphabet. And it says like, for example, E equals 5. And then you get a small hint in the middle of the screen. And then you need to figure out the puzzle. Basically, it's like you combine the letter that you want in your word or axiom. For example, if you want R, you take like the number that corresponds together with the letter where it says last. Then you get a number together, and that corresponds to one of the 4 letters.
Yeah.
It sounded a bit. Probably it sounded. I don't think I can explain it better than that.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to explain actually. And it's really tricky if you're gonna try to just remember all of it. Because you gotta remember all the letters of the alphabet, and then for every letter you have to remember a certain random following of 8 letters.
Yeah, and both players have like a little sheet or some kind of note. Because depending on the first letter that shows it will always be the same 8 letters that follows. So that speeds up the process a whole lot, so you don't have to do the math in your head. But shoutouts to Duckfist, who actually he did that when he played us at DiosCon like a few weeks ago. And he did it really damn fast.
Oh yeah, then you're right, he did. That's pretty cool.
He knows his shit.
So casually, this section is super hard. I was stuck here for so long.
This shard is the hardest one in my opinion, especially on the backtrack.
Okay, so that was the first time that has ever happened. Lots of random stuff can happen in this game. It isn't the worst death, but it's pretty bad.
Both players taking a death. Come on.
Yeah.
For some of the shards, there is actually multiple ways to get to them, but there is, of course, one route that's much faster than the other ones, and usually it's like the one route that you don't think it would be, because it feels like you're moving the opposite way. must say, this is a pretty tight race. I like it.
Sounds fun. Okay, maybe I should have skipped this save, I don't know. Yes, this fallen part is so easy. I jinxed myself.
Meanwhile, you collect some shards. I guess I can talk a bit about the difficulties in this game. It's a little bit different from the Battle Kid 1 because this game have with the easy setting, you get 3 hit points, so you can take damage 3 times before you die, and the hit points refill every checkpoint. So if you want to play this game for the first time, it's really helpful. But it's still really hard with that. And then we have, after easy, we have normal, where we only have... They play on normal now, and they only have 1 hit, of course. And they have infinite lives with checkpoints. And then we have like hard and very hard, where you have restricted continues. I think it's 50 and 20. And last, we have unfair, which is a very fitting category. Well, difficulty, I mean. It's only 1 life, no checkpoints, because it's only 1 life, so why would you need checkpoints? So, to get like the optimal speed run would be unfair, because you don't have to waste time on save checkpoints and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I am glad to be alive, because that was really close. Wow. Okay. Now we're getting the last shard.
And same thing goes with Battle Kid 1, except that on easy on that Battle Kid 1, instead of having 3 hit points, you have a weapon that does double damage. And that's an item in this game as well, but it's an optional a secret pickup in a secret area, which we are not gonna see in the speedrun, I'm afraid.
I guess we're
Because
having all the possible deaths here. Oh, this is pretty crazy.
yeah, it's been a little back and forth action.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's tight.
I hate that room so much, but I'm fine now. I'm glad.
Yeah, I saw that you die on the way back
Yeah.
there. That's rough.
Okay, so there's a cutscene zone, so that's nice because I'll get to drink some water. Ah, so dehydrated.
Yeah, and this is the final area. Well, the fake final area that I was talking about earlier. Like, if you don't have enough Orexum shards, you will just get a ending cutscene, and it's just like game over.
Yep.
But we wanna beat the whole game. And I think that core itself is called Pink Face. If you read the manual that comes with, when you buy this game, you get a really nice box with a real NES cartridge.
The core of the cannon?
Yeah, I don't know, but well, when you read the manual and it's at the list where it's listed like bosses.
I don't know if I
The
should tell you.
last one is it doesn't look like the core, but it is a pink thingy that's called Pink Face. And I was thinking about that after the blind race, because I read the manual before to just look up the boss name so I could do splits if I wanted. And it doesn't show up in another spot, so I'm thinking if the core is called Pink Face, but or if
Actually-
it
I
Or
didn't
if
know
it
if I
just-
was gonna tell you about that because it's actually a spoiler because you didn't want to know about the special stages. But it's something to do with the special stages. The pink face.
Okay. Yeah, because it didn't look like a course.
Okay, I'm gonna buffer my jump here to just shoot us back. I can't speak.
Okay, so a good fight from this boss is usually what we say. Well, he needs to die before he shoots his third green laser.
Oh! God, die, please. Oh, my bad.
But it's really hard to nail those triple shots in midair at the right height.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so this is the cutscene. You can't press start or fast forward or anything. Ah. Okay.
I think Duckfist was a bit mad about his controller now or something.
Huh.
He died and because he did the character didn't jump from a wall climb, and immediately after he did 2 or 3 jumps out of frustration, I think. But I'll ask him about that later.
Shoutouts to Island of Endor for that strat. And I think I'm gonna go safe here. Which might actually kill me too, which sucks, but whatever. Okay, that was decent. You can do that room fast, but it's not.
Yeah, that's really hard.
Not after all these deaths, you can't.
That's one thing I like about the Valorkid series as well. If you take a look at different speedrunners of the game, you can sometimes tell who's running the game because
Oh, that was crazy.
it's not necessarily that for every player to use the same strats. Some rooms you can tackle in different ways, and it's all about preferences.
I am really failing the wall climbers here. Okay, I should be fine here. Fine.
And like we said during Valorkid 1, the final area for this game is so much better than the first one.
Yeah, cooler music and cooler visuals.
Yeah, he really upgraded it in this game.
What's that?
And once again, we are gonna see them get robbed of their inventory and the recollection of their gear. And the same thing applies here. It's like one moderate long section to get back the gear with, and then backtrack back to the start with no checkpoints. Yeah, and like I just said, it's fun to watch different runners with different straps in for the same room. That it may look like there's only one solution, but
Yeah, we're
yeah, they solve it in different fashion.
we're at the hardest part of the game now.
The triple jump recollection.
Yeah, this part is so brutal.
Well, technically it's not the recollection because it didn't have the triple jump. It's, you recollect the double jump and get an upgrade of it for some reason.
Okay. You can go fast in both those rooms, but it's very strict. And dying here sucks too. Okay, I'm glad to have gotten that.
Yeah, this is looking good. Keep it up, guys.
Hi, Ghost.
Yeah, boring sludge is back.
I agree. And now we're gonna face a boss in Slash 2.
Oh yeah.
Which, I guess you would agree that that boss looks kinda silly and unfitting too.
Yeah, but at least they made it like two of them, which is a little better than just one sloppy.
Yeah, I guess. I agree.
And I think that one is okay because of its gimmick. Well, how they are small and fast and stuff like that.
This is no doubt the slowest room in the whole game.
Yeah. Because if you mess up the cycles, you will have the blobs and the polar bear bazooka polar bear koala thingy. Yeah, really not cooperating with you. And this is the muck swimmers.
Yep.
And you basically, there's only like one pattern that you want from these guys, and that's when they spawn almost in the middle and just take a little peek out of the level of the stage.
Ah. Okay.
And none of you are getting. You didn't get it once, right?
The boss?
You didn't get the good RNG once, right?
I
Were you
got
right?
the good RNG twice actually.
Oh, okay. It's hard to keep up when both players at the same spot.
Yeah, it must be super hard to keep up.
That's actually how tight it is right now. Well, you both enter that boss fight like almost at the same time.
Ah, I'll have to wait for the freaking ghost. I was supposed to kill the spirit conjurer, but whatever. Okay, and we're out. Final stretch of the game.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that you actually recollect two items in that recollection part. And in this room that Spiriax is at is really difficult. Well, a bit finicky to manipulate the ghost to shoot at the right spots at the right time.
And I was so lucky, that was crazy.
It's a fairly simple setup for it, but it's still like a strict movement to it.
Oh, okay, so This part is going to be crucial. Okay, third Helga fight. This one I think I'm more comfortable with it.
Yeah, and here you will see the difference in her attacks. Like the pillar thing is much higher, requires you to do the triple jump, and that lightning attack is the best thing she can do.
Die! Oh, okay. Ah, crap.
Nice.
Oh, this is so tense.
So you're heading into the final boss, right?
Yeah. Something that's really that I want to say, but I forgot to say it, is that Helga is kind of fun in that she can do the same thing almost forever. She can just keep doing the same thing again and again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here we have Ivan for the third time.
Yeah.
Ivan.
Anything can... come on.
You need to well, I'll shut up. Let you focus.
Come on, stop with the bad RNG, please. Oh, no way.
Okay, I can just say it real quick. Like, you need to take down the turrets at the beginning, which they have 6 hit points before you can start damaging the core.
The spray shot thing he just did is... Oh, that one shot! Oh my god, I can't believe that! I can't believe that! I was about to say I couldn't talk because there was some serious time. But that spray shot is both the hardest to dodge and the worst RNG because literally you can't do anything. You just have to, yeah, I don't know, feel like a helpless rat or something.
Okay, so we have time coming up in about a minute or so.
Yeah, a minute and a half about.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Because we have a bigger escape scene than the in Valkyrie one. So even if you beat the final boss, it's not really a time to relax, but it's not that hard.
How's Duckfist doing?
He's in the escape.
How is that even possible? That's just crazy, man. Like,
Yeah, the race has been really tight.
Yeah, it's been a lot of back and forth action.
Why did I jump there? Thought there was another room. Okay, time coming up very soon. Time!
Yeah.
Time!
108.08 on my part.
Yeah, 07 here.
Well done.
Yeah, really nice.
Duckfist is slightly behind. He's right at the end of the escape.
Yeah.
Well, he just got the key and about to head back to the exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, still really close for such a long game.
Yeah, I would never have believed this. It was just crazy.
What differed you at the end was, like I said, you headed into Mach Swimmers at the same time, and pretty deep into the fight, Duckfist died, and then you were like, the boss fight ahead of him.
Thank you guys.
And didn't let it go.
Yeah, thank you both.
And Duckfist is done there, 108.57 on my mark.
Nice.
Okay.
So 50 seconds apart in this. 1 hour plus game. That's really good.
Oh, he have it. Yeah, the escape scene is in one,
Alright,
one
what's
way.
up, people?
Hey man,
Yeah,
Good race,
game.
man.
good game.
Yeah.
Did you hear us during the race, Duckfist?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
Because I felt like I didn't want to talk too much to Spiriax, and like I didn't want to
Distracted.
tell. I didn't want to tell him like how you're doing in case you don't know how he's doing, so it would be.
Oh, I didn't. I glanced over at it like once, and we were like tied like halfway through
Yeah.
the game. So
Right,
I was like,
right.
that's it.
Right at the end when he was about to escape, it was like, how's Duckfist doing? And you just did like the final hit on the last boss, and I was like, he's at the escape as well.
Yeah, that was crazy.
some
I
pressure.
what was I gonna say?
50 seconds.
I don't know.
apart
I don't
from
know
each
if we want to wait for the final screen, but chat, do you know how
Mhm.
many deaths we both of us had?
I think I had 8, something like that,
Okay.
8 or 9.
Yeah, I don't know. I must have had more. I think.
Yeah, you had plus 10,
I
I
had-
think.
I had 2 really big deaths,
Okay.
sadly, like near the end of save point sections. Sadly.
Yeah, I heard about the one in the aqua station.
Mark Swimmer.
Oh, yeah. I did aquatic base the whole like the first part on the first try, but during
Okay.
the revisit for the Erexium shard, I grabbed the shard and died like in the second room back with the fish popping out of this stupid room. So,
Okay.
I have a question, Duckfist.
Yeah.
When you died after Ivan 2 in the spaceship, do you remember from the like you didn't jump from the wall climbing?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right,
The first space. There's like 3 screens in. That wasn't too bad, but that was dumb.
'Cause, I could see how mad you were. Like, why didn't you jump? Because when you got back into the game, you did like 2 or 3 like jumps right on the spot just to make sure that you could jump.
Yeah, I was mashing A like straight just because I don't even know, man. Yeah, that was dumb. Because I was feeling good going into the spaceship, and then like 2 screens in, I'm dead or whatever it was.
Yeah, I could feel how mad you were there.
Yeah. Oh well.
Good race, really good race.
Thanks, guys in
Yeah,
chat,
yeah.
but we're really close to the final screen when I can see the amount of
Yeah,
deaths.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
this
sure.
isn't very long. It's like 3-minute credits, but
Yeah.
yeah. Hopefully it was entertaining. Like, were we back and forth very much? I hope like at least
Yeah,
once or
it was.
twice.
I was so addicted to-
Probably more.
I was so addicted
Really?
to look where you were. Okay, 15 deaths.
Oh, jeez. That's like almost twice what I had. What the hell?
yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Nice.
well, I think it was in the glacial caverns that Duckfist had like 3 deaths and Spiriax had 7.
No, I was deathless in glacial caverns, except for I died in the very first room, and then
Okay,
the rest they were
okay.
deathless.
Okay, it was later on then,
Yeah.
because there was one part where I like took notice of both your deaths at the checkpoint.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think half.
And you had 3 and Spiriax had 7.
I think
Oh
half
wow.
of
Yeah, I think I was
But
deathless.
you
in
were still at
like-
the same. You were still at the same spot. That's what
Oh, wow.
amazed me.
9 deaths. There we go.
Sorry if I'm interrupting you guys, but I was just gonna say
No.
that I think half of my deaths were trying to do strats I shouldn't have done, and the other half was just execution mistakes, like jumping down from wall climbers or trying to jump and not getting a jump and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's wall climbing. It's once you get into the groove, like you'll accidentally like be holding down or something
Yeah,
stupid.
I saw that happen to you at DeuceCon too.
Oh, dude, that dude's con run was abysmal. This was so much better now.
Shoutouts to Accurate Game Timer. Well,
No kidding, man. This is how you make game timers. Look at this. Like,
Is it?
it's 2 seconds away from our RTA timing, but it's accurate in how far
Yeah,
apart we're
that's
from each
impressive.
other.
I will never understand the timer in this game. For me, it like differs 10 seconds every time.
sometimes, yeah. Maybe it's like time spent looking at the game over screen or something like that. That isn't counted. I don't know.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be too hard to check. Actually, I could probably check.
But the thing is, I asked Sivak about this, and the only things
Oh.
he said was things that would actually shorten the timer, like if it wouldn't count during cutscenes, or during other screens, but then
That's a good
the
point.
timer would be complete, different. It would be the other way around. It wouldn't add to the timer. I don't understand how that works.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just this